My name is Jenna Raspiller, and I am a Communication Sciences and Disorders major, and I plan to graduate next May 2018. It's all about helping people. So if you're interested in helping a community, a specific demographic, like if you really like kids or you love nursing homes, then CSD is for you. We specialize in speech, language, and audiology as well. So you can go in and look at speech diagnoses, or you could work with people who have had strokes. It's a really wide field, which is awesome. So you have a lot of options, and you can help the entire community, which is like the goal. So it's great. You can do a lot depending on what you want. So if you really like school and you want to continue onto your master's, you could go and become a speech pathologist, or you could be an audiologist, you could master in linguistics. You have a lot of options. But if you're planning just to get the CSD degree and then graduate after your undergrad, you can totally do that too. You could go on to work in early intervention, so with kids pre-K and below, helping them with speech. You could also work in as a rehabilitation aide, or become a speech-language pathologist assistant. You can do a lot, and you can also apply it to other jobs just in the business sector, because you have that data collecting and those observable skills that you need to succeed there as well. The best things about the CSD program at IPFW, I really like how small the class sizes are. The biggest class I have is really 20 people, which is not large. So you get to know the other people and the degree really well. You work together, you become kind of a little community, and you can take that into other classes, and when you leave, you have something to fall back on. Some other great things about it is we have clinicals our senior year. You can take it for 2 semesters, and that gives you the ability to go in and actually use like therapy tools and have your own therapy sessions, and a lot of schools do not allow you to do that. But it's not like you just thrown in blind like you would be in grad school. You have the faculty watching you, and if you have problems, they can come in and help you. It's not a do or die. And you also get that experience to know this is what I want to do before you go off and just start trying to practice. Well, I kind of had a long and winding road, weirdly enough, to get to CSD. I was a camp counselor. I was actually an arts and crafts director at a camp in South Bend, specifically for people with special needs, and that's how I knew that was the demographic I wanted to work with. I was there for 3 months, and when I left, I was like, I want to go back. This is what I want to do. But it had nothing to do really with my old major. So I ended up taking an intro level to CSD class just on a whim to kind of fill a gen ed credit I needed. And we had to write this paper, and I went and interviewed an SLP on the fly. My friend had to go to speech when she was younger, and she was like, oh, I can hook you up. And I was like, great, I'll have it, the paper will be done. And after talking to her, I actually set up a couple other meetings, and now I'm here. So it was the paper and being a camp counselor, and that's kind of how it happened. I just zeroed in on what I really loved, and then was able to find the degree through that. I've done a lot, which is awesome, but it makes it hard to list. I'm the current president of the American Sign Language Paw Club through IPFW, so I've had a lot of experiences there. We go to the Allen County Fairgrounds, and it's put on by the Northeast Indiana Deaf community. It's really great, so we tabled there. You get a lot of experience with them. We also helped out at Deaf Santa, which is put on where Santa can sign fluently and speak to little children who are deaf in a language that they know, and actually have the experience, that was really awesome. We also put on Deaf World here at IPFW, and so that's coming up in March. I'm really excited. I'm the lead of that because I'm the current president, so it's exciting. It's a lot of responsibility, but it's going to be great. And then we also perform at commencement during the graduation ceremony, so we'll be signing the national anthem, which is exciting. Outside of IPFW, I run a bi-weekly art class at Gigi's Playhouse, which is an achievement center for children with Down syndrome and adults with Down syndrome. My class is primarily for children, but I mean, if adults wanted to come too, they're more than welcome. And that's on a volunteer basis, and I've been doing that for about 10 months, so it's been really busy, but it's been really great. I've really loved it. I would say be brave. It's hard. It's hard to make a jump. It's hard to make a commitment to a major that's small and you have never really heard about. And I understand that. I went through it too. But if you know it's for you, you have an entire class behind you, an entire faculty who all want you to succeed. I plan to go to grad school. I'm applying next fall, so that's exciting, and get my master's in speech pathology. I'd like to go into schools and work there first, especially with kids who have special needs. That's my passion, so that's what I'm going to go for. Eventually, I'd like to get my doctorate and open up my own private practice here in Fort Wayne, and just try to reach out to the community and do all I can.